Here on July 6th, 2016, I am about a little over a year into this rebuild project. So I can show pictures of before, but the truck's been repainted. Everything has been redone except for the engine. New transmission, new everything back. So right now what I'm working on is Mesa Mat, which is a sound deadener, keeps vibration out of here, and it lowers temperature. I just completed the entire inside of the cab. This right here, I'm going to wait for a little bit until I get that headliner on. I'm not sure if I can get there or not. But brand new dashboard. And so, redone everything, new towing mirrors. They're actually really good. I got them from LMC. So, repainted my grill guard a few weeks ago. New grill, MB motoring, Razor wheels with some 245 by 75 R16s on it. Now coming over here, I'm working on the other door, just finishing the Mesa Mat. Let me get around here. So what I do is I take off this door panel right here. It's a little dirty, it's a farm truck. Well, it was a farm truck. And so what I do is what it was bare metal out here, under here. And I take a sheet of this Mesa Mat, and I peel it off the paper, you know, that it comes with, and stick it down. And really what it does is it just deadens the noise. So what would normally be like this would be something like this. So it's great. Now coming over here, let me get under here. Fully repainted frame. I painted that with Port 15, some Bilstein shocks, and a Mag High Tech differential cover. I painted my drum brakes red. Painted my exhaust black, but some of the paint came off because I got rubbing compound on it, and that does not mix with exhaust paint. Fully rhino lined. That was fun. Probably one of my favorite things to do on this truck so far. The weather guard toolbox out of the back of my dad's Duramax. He doesn't want it anymore. So this headache rack was built originally for the truck 20 years ago by my dad, and it did pretty good. Some carrier bolts on it, louvered, fits the body really well. I think it matches the truck greatly. Originally it was in white, and then I decided that I think it would be in the truck's best interest to be black. So that was good. Sorry about the mess in the bed. I posted an exhaust video on my channel about a year ago. I think it sounds pretty good. It's a 4-inch Heath turbo back with a muffler on it, 30-inch muffler. So it sounds great with the muffler. I think straight pipe 6.5s sound a little sick. That might just be the trucks, but this one idles smooth, 300,000 miles. Eventually buying a P400, which is, you know, you've got the regular 6.5, then a step up, you've got the optimizer 6.5, and then a step up, you've got the P400, which, you know, it just has better pistons, better crank. If you're wondering where you can get that from, you can buy it off of Heath Diesel's website. The link is in the description. Right now what I'm working on, as I already said, it was the Mesa Mat. But once I'm done with that Mesa Mat, I'm gonna start to install my seat back in and everything, and then eventually put that sub box that I built back here. I'll get a picture of the sub box real quick. Okay, so this sub box right here is built for two JL Audio 13 TW5 V2s. Really shallow subs, and I've heard they perform greatly, but right now what I have is to where the sub will be countersinked into here, because I want to be able to, I'm 6'1", I want to be able to scoot back all the way into the truck and still be able to have some good pounding bass. So how I did this was I separated it on the inside, So each sub would get 0.8 cubic feet of airspace. And all these little holes right here are body filler, you know, Bondo, right here. And so I countersink the screws so they wouldn't be sticking out. It looks like a better job. I'm gonna eventually raptor line this just like my bed. I probably said rhino line earlier. I'm gonna raptor line this just like my bed. Ew, dead bug. So yeah, that's gonna fit great. Those subs have a 2.7 inch mounting depth, or 2.625, something like that. And it's fantastic. I did silicone on the inside. Can't really see back in there, but it's all around up top and everything. So those are my subs. Now, what's a good system without a good mid and high? So what I ended up finding was the, I don't have the box up here, it's down at the house, but Focal Flax series, just the two-way. I was gonna go with the three-way, but I was told otherwise. It felt like a waste of money to me, and you know, it was kind of tight on money, so I just went with the two-way. I thought it sounded fantastic. I mean, the three-way was nice, a little more warm sound, but overall it sounded fantastic. And I'll be installing those into the doors. What I used to have in this truck were these little coaxial 4x6 Polk Audios. They performed well, you know, nothing that I would say was top quality audio. So this spot's not going to be used up, nor is this spot back here. I'm gonna just cover these back up, and my focals are gonna sit about right here in the door, on the door panel, right there, right in the middle. So that's gonna be great. This is one of the speaker grills. Pretty nice. Kind of got some weight to it. It's metallic, so of course that's gonna be pretty weighted. This paint job took forever. It's nice though. I'm almost afraid to touch it with my grubby hands. But it turned out great. No little scratches. The perfect texture. That took some work. I started out with, you know, no paint on the truck, peeling off, to this, all in a matter of a year. Took forever though. The paint job was the longest part of it. Everything else just flew by. So what's next with this? Well, unfortunately this is a 6.5 C2500, so it's a two-wheel drive. Now what I ended up doing was, the only way I could level this truck is by reverse leveling it, and so I've got my shackle in there in the back, my drop shackle. Oh, but that's not quite enough. What I'm going for is about an inch higher in the front than in the back, but this big old heavy grill guard brought this front down by about a half an inch. So once again, you know, the front is leaning down. It's never ending. And so this is a 1992. So I found out today that I can't use torsion bars, torsion keys to lift the front end at least an inch, because this one uses coil springs. Now I was looking at coil spacers because that's about the only thing that I can fit on this truck and be okay with. FabTech makes a two-wheel drive lift, but turns out that two-wheel drive lift is for a 1500 only. It doesn't even fit on the 454 SS model. So I am dead in the water on that. No lift kit. I wanted to lift the front 4 inches and the back 1 inch, so I'd have a 3-inch difference. Get rid of that little lean that has bothered me since the day I got this truck. Now, this truck has been handed down from my dad, my grandfather, to my father, and back down to me about a year ago. and this is what I've decided to do with all the money I've been given, everything. But I think I did a fantastic job. I've got the OEM headlights, bought those from LMC, but I just can't get over how good the paint looks. Built this paint booth. I kind of tore it down once I was done with it, but name of the truck is the Underdog, and it's just, you know, I was brought home from the hospital in this truck, and you can obviously tell it's a pretty special truck to me then. Let me pop the hood for you real quick. Oh, psych, I already did that earlier. So, get under here. We'll see what we got under here to show off. Nothing much, just a 1992 6.5. So I've got right here the GM1 turbo. It's weird. If anyone knows if that's compatible with a Wicked wheel, please tell me, because it says 1988 to 1998 6.5s, but it says GM4 and GM8 turbos. So I'd like a little bit of clarification on if the 1992 turbo is included in that. So that's my 6.5. It's a little dirty under here. Planning on getting rid of this old air box, either just hooking a filter straight up here or having a S&B cold air intake. I've been told the cold air intakes don't really do much for me, but at least it looks good, right? And kind of have to save up a little bit of money. Lifeguards don't get paid that much. So, yeah, this motor, I'm going to try to run it till about 500,000 miles. So, a few more years. But once those years are up, P400, here it comes. And I'm not sure how I want to drop that motor in yet. Either take the cab off, that'd be easy. I think easiest if I can find a body lift somewhere. I don't have a body lift in this jank shop. We might have to do it the old-fashioned way with a tractor and an A-frame. But that's that. It's road ready. The only thing that's keeping me here in the shop is the sound system. Still trying to get the other sub and the amps. I'm buying those from Custom Sounds in Austin, Texas. Not the Burnett Road one, the one right off of South Lamar. If anyone knows where that is, they've always been nice to me. The manager there, I forgot his name, but he's great. I don't know, if you drive up and you see a red Nissan 370Z Nismo, you know the manager's there. You talk to him, tell him I referred you or something, because by far, you know, the best service I've ever had in a sound shop. He's not trying to tell me what I need, unless I ask, you know, of course. He's actually just, he listens to me, goes on, and allows me to express what I want, and then he'll make that happen for me. I've gotten to go back a few times, look at some of the builds they've gone and done, and there's this 2015 crew cab, short bed, lifted Chevy Silverado Duramax with the two JL13 TW5 V2s in it. Oh my goodness, the roof, the headliner was shaking, hitting the top of my head. I could feel the bass in my chest. So I'm a little new when it comes to sound systems, but so far I'm doing pretty good. I already, you know, like I said, I already got the other side done. So yeah, to conclude this whole video, I want y'all to, whoever's watching this, whoever watches this, no one's gonna watch this. I'm just doing this for the show off the truck. But for whoever sees this, if any of y'all have a solution for leveling this truck that doesn't include like a 4-wheel drive conversion or something like that, let me know. Comments, do something. I would like to know what y'all think about this build, about what I can do next, what would be a good idea. Oh, and I want to replace these tires because a few complications I've had with them. and the wheels along with them. I'm not sure what the wheels are. I was looking at Fuel, Specialty Forged, American Forged, something top end. I'm not going to go with Moto Metal, even though, you know, they make really nice wheels, KMC. No, I'm going to try to stick with those first 3 brands that I named. But the tires I'm looking at are maybe a set of Nitto 420S's or some Toyo Proxys or Proxies. Y'all, don't hurt my feelings in the comments now, alright? I tried. Proxies, something like that. I lost the original, I lost that bolt right there, so probably later tonight I'll find one that'll replace it nicely. But yeah, let me know. I think it's coming along nicely. Brand new windows, getting them tinted at Custom Sounds. They'll do a tint for you too. They do a good job there. So thank you for watching. Leave a comment, like it, subscribe if you want to see more. I'd like to show more. And thank you for watching. I'm out, boy.
Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now wish to stop. Smell will take me back to when I was young. How come I'm never able to identify where it's coming from? I'd make a candle out of it if I ever found it. Try to sell it, never sell out of it. I probably only sell one. Maybe to my brother, cause we have the same nose, same clothes, homegrown, a stone's throw from a creek we used to roam. But it would remind us of when nothing really mattered. Out of student loans and treehouse homes, we all would take a ladder. My name's Blurry Face and I hear what you think.